Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? So, dang, it took me 3 minutes. I'm trying to go live, and it was like, yeah. Anyway, anywho, I have so much stuff on my desk again. I've got to fix this up, but it ain't gonna happen right now. So, good morning. Good morning. It is February now, and even though it's been a pretty mild winter, we've had a couple of, blips here and there. Pretty much our winters are much milder than they used to be. I still get the like winter blahs in that winter rut. So I feel like I need to like work on zhuzhing up things. I will say that this is the time of year. It's like the birthday time in my household for everyone but me. And that's okay. Um, so anyway, hold on, let me drink some water. I noticed that this mic is so good that it be picking up me drinking my water. I'm like, goodness, my goodness. Let's put on some eye cream. Hey, Karesha. Hey, Alicia. Good morning. So yeah, I don't know about you, but I've been like, hey, QM. I've been like, So I've been feeling like I'm in a rut. So I got to work on some things, um, you know, to get myself out the rut. But I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But I know there's a couple of things that I could do for myself to make myself feel a little better. Um, so yeah. Okay, so it's like interestingly enough, this is what I always know, and that's why I know I'm hitting the rut. Cause all I'm thinking about is, oh, I can't wait till it gets a little warmer. Because like I noticed that I'm starting to buy um kind of warmer weather fragrances. All of a sudden I've been getting, and I don't know if this is, and it kind of is subconscious. Um, that I start buying warmer weather fragrances, and I know now that I have a garden, I've been working on my garden. I got to look at all the seeds I have, figure out what other seeds I need to get. I have things coming in that, well, I've always had this issue. They call it seasonal affective disorder. And I noticed it years ago. I am not as bad as I used to be once I kind of figured it out. But as soon as it would like as soon as it would be really dark at 5 p.m., I would get depressed. I wouldn't want to do anything. I was like, and it would be like that until the first when I was outside. Like, like if you were working a regular job, this would be like me working not at schools because I get out earlier, but when I was working like in, corporate and things like that and things like that. And I would walk out and it would be like light outside because like when you work in a job, a lot of times you leave at around 5 o'clock, it's dark. I would be so depressed. And then once it gets light outside, I'd be like, yes, this is awesome, it's light outside. And I know the difference because it would always happen for a few years when this was going on, when it was really like I was like, what is going on? Good morning, D'Angelo. It would be like right around my birthday. Now, it would always be right before my birthday I would do this, but I would be so excited. I would want to have a party, and it would be some kind of grand ass party I had to have. And it would be like, yes, I'm having a party. Yes, I'm having a party. Woo, woo, woo. And I would be like planning a party because I was so happy that spring was coming. It'd be like, yes, it's about to get warm outside, everything like that. So it's about the sunlight. I know this. So I know that it's a little of that, but it's a little of this, it's a little of that, it's a little of the other. So yeah. So, so I know that's what's going on. Ooh, I'm letting this dry down. And so I know that's what's going on, but it still doesn't change the fact that you feel it. Oh, I have got to use my mask. I'm looking around here. Do y'all see how deep these cracks? Do y'all see how deep this is getting? Oh no, sis, you got to go. I haven't been charging. These are the things that happen when I look in the mirror. I'll be like, what the hell? I gotta do my hair, but I left the stuff in my hair in the bathroom. So anyway, that'll happen off camera. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm saying that if you feel in this winter rut, yeah, they do have light therapy for that. They do. Um, but it's even with the light, it's still I'm still gonna feel that way. It's all about the natural light. It's all about being able to see the light outside. So it really is, because I understand it. I don't get as depressed as I used to, and it was like this. I can't do anything depression, so it would just be I was stay in the house. No, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to do nothing, even though I'll do nothing right now. But that's a personal choice. But yeah, it was like so now because I understand it, it doesn't bother me as much. I just have moments of it, but I do know that as soon as it gets bright outside, because see, it's not about the light therapy. I know people say that. For me, it is truly about seeing the light outside because I want to see, like, oh my goodness, we have daylight again. It's not 5 p.m. and it's pitch black outside. So once I start seeing that, then that's what brings me back. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, another spring. Maybe, and also I'm a spring baby. Maybe that's it too. It's like, ooh, the thing you have to understand though, and this is so interesting. I'm gonna get the book again. Uh, my vitamin D levels are probably low, so I probably need to up my vitamin D because we're getting no vitamin D right now. And because I am a vitamin D baby, I'm out there in the yard and shit. I get my vitamin D in the summertime. Hi, Kaylin. That I do get. I get my vitamin D levels, but that's probably part of it too because, but it, like I said, it's just about seeing the daylight. I do need some. I think I think starting next year, next winter, I'm going to have to factor that in and go someplace where it's sunny, at least for a weekend. I'm gonna have to factor that into my budget. Like, okay, girl, you need to go someplace. You need to go someplace. But wait a minute, I need to put this together too. Sorry, I just thought about something. You know, yeah, we do. We do. Um, so are we thinking about Lent? Are we thinking about giving up anything for Lent? I think this year I feel the need to give up something for Lent. I don't always give up something for Lent, but I feel the need to this year. I think I've been a little excessive. Don't get me wrong, it ain't gonna be shopping. I will not be doing a no buy Lent. I can promise you that. Because people like, oh, no buy Lent. No. Mm-mm. Not gonna happen. My birthday's coming up. Y'all know my birthday's coming up. Okay. Let me just tell y'all this. So if you don't know this, and you might feel this and not even notice it, the month before your birthday is you start feeling this pull to, like, how everybody feels like the new year is in December. Most of the time our actual personal new year is the month before our birthday. So our new year is actually our birthday. That's the way your subconscious works. And if you notice, you'll start trying to clean up some things and start thinking about things. That's why. So if you ever know that, oh, we should have a whole live on that. But because that is why, because it is like this right before your birthday, you feel this need to do things or think about your year. It is a natural thing. So if you do that and be like, oh my God, I'm so extra, you're not. That is the way our psyche works. January is cool, but really your personal, that's when you really kind of look over your year. And that's what happens. That's what happens, D. A lot of times you get a little down. You get a little down, things like that. So that's a natural response to our birthdays, because it's our psyche going, okay, what do we need to be doing? What have we done? It's like our psyche is taking account for things and stuff like that. So just know that is kind of normal. It is a normal thing if it happens. So I know mine will be coming up in March, because I'm in the beginning of April. Um, so I'm preparing myself for that. Oh, I gotta go get my ID this weekend. I need to do some of my hair on Friday. So that's like a natural response to your birthday, is like just like recapping your year. Even if you don't know you're doing it, subconsciously, unconsciously you are. I think I got a little more left. Yep, I gotta get a new ID pick. Yeah. So I gotta go do the Saturday morning. Right? Okay. So that is, like I said, that's a natural response. So if you're feeling it, that's why. The new moon is coming up, and I am so bad because I got to put everything on my calendar. I did not do the full moon in January. So this month, I'll make sure we do the new moon cycle and the full moon cycle and talk about those things, like starting things, working on things, and releasing things. Because full moon is about letting go, about finishing cycles and stuff. So we're gonna talk about that this month. So I got to put it on my calendar, make sure I do it. So the new moon is coming up this week. Right, right. We don't never change that info. I'm not changing my info to what I weigh right now. We're gonna have that fantasy weight. We're gonna have that fantasy weight on there. But this is what I'm working towards weight. I have a new address though, so I definitely need to get some new ID. Plus, we have to do. Yeah, no, you tripping. That's funny. That's funny. Hey, hey, live your best life. Live your best life. I know you are. I know you for real. So I think I'm wearing Rendezvous at Paris today. I don't know. That's kind of light. No, this is a little too light for today. Oh, but I was gonna pair it with La Belle. Let's see how that works. Let's see how this gonna smell together. Let's see how this gonna smell together. Oh, dang, you lost a gain weight. I'm jelly. I've gained a gain of weight. How about that? Man, the pandemic did not do me. I went in the opposite direction. The people were like, I'm getting healthier with the pandemic. I was like, I'm going to eat a meal. Oh, my hair looks good. You know what I am so happy to see is so many more women are wearing their hair and going to the salon than wearing, they're coming out of their weaves and their wigs before the traction alopecia really takes a hold, and they actually gonna wear their hair now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And this is good together. Okay, I think I'll wear this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I am so glad that they are giving up the traction alopecia road and gonna actually do their hair now. And I get it, because they've gotten all this long, luxurious hair. Like I said, in the silk presses life, Have you? So I love, because the silk press is doing it. And people going back to relaxers. So they done grew out this hair and they gonna relax it and they gonna get this they gonna start wearing their hair. So I am not mad at them. You know, um, they straightening out their hair and they cause their hair is like middle of the back. Let me tell y'all something. I've been seeing these women who've been like really growing their hair out and they're like hair is like hip length and stuff. No, mm. It ain't that serious. I don't need that much hair. Ooh, you an inch taller and 50 pounds heavier? Come on through, D'Angelo. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You just trying to you trying me. You trying me this morning. This is me working on being good. That was me working on being good. Now for real, let me tell you all what I asked the kids for my birthday. I know that wasn't your intention. You were just telling a story, and we know who I am. So it wasn't your fault. It was all me. It was all this up in here that was wrong, not you. Don't take it as you. Let's just remind yourselves who I am. Okay, let's just remind ourselves who I can be. I know who I is. Oh, so I'm just anyway. I just I hone in on that stuff. It's like anyway. Anyhow, anywho. Well, thank you. Um, but yeah, and I'm not even gonna do the real rant that I was gonna do. See, because I'm letting go of some shit. I'm letting go of stuff. I haven't really let go of things, but I'm trying to let go of things in 2024. But if I see one more $100, $99 body oil, let me tell y'all what I got to give up for Lent. Let me tell y'all one of the things I have got to give up for Lent: snacky clusters. Y'all, I got to get these up. I cannot. The snacky clusters have got to go for Lent. And then I'm gonna have to like pace myself on them. Like maybe get one bag a month. Okay. Oh, what's Lent? Lent is the 40 days before Easter. It is a tradition in the Catholic religion, is that it's a time of sacrifice. So the 40 days before, the Easter Sunday, um, and so you give up things, to sacrifice, like Jesus sacrificed himself for us. Uh, you do. Have you tried them yet? So during that time, you might want to not try them. I was like, oh, and it was like this last batch was the best batch ever. I was like, oh my god. So anyway, Wesleyan, see what I'm saying? You got to catch yourself. Um, so yeah, so Lent, a lot of other uh, Christian religions are now starting to do it. Um, well, I've never had that. Is it good? Um, so they're now doing it, but this was like, I grew up with it. So like during that, like that's why you find on Fish on Fridays, So during Lent, like in the Catholic religion, which with well now it is. It used to be no meat during Lent, but now it's always fish on Fridays because of that's one of the because of fish and loaves. So you would eat fish. So it was also, and so it's like making sacrifices like Jesus did for us. But it is um no, but it was about the fish and the loaves. It wasn't about so you couldn't have so that's why you could have fish. Um so it is there's also one that they call the Daniel fast. If you've ever heard of the Daniel fast, they do that's a Lenten fast. And it's very structured. Gotcha. Okay. It's a very structured fast that people do. I've never done it. I'm not gonna do it. No. But I did say I gotta give up these snacky clusters until because this shit's out of control, y'all. This shit's out of control. So for my birthday, I just bought a raised bed. I have some more planters. So I told the kids I want dirt for my birthday. Dirt, some compost, stuff like that. So that's what I want for my birthday. I want because I think I'm gonna get another bed. I gotta do some measurements. Like this week, I need to go out in the backyard and do a couple more measurements. Because I'm gonna start building them out for my like cool weather stuff that I can start. Then I have a couple of other things, some things I need to pick up. I gotta start some seeds at the end of this month. See, yeah, I'm trying to get my crops together. Trying to get my crops together. See what I can do. So I know I want to do peppers, tomatoes again. I have like three different types of tomatoes. I like little baby tomatoes. I like the big ones, and I like Romas. So my Romas didn't come out good last year, so I'm working on my Romas again. Um, hey, good morning, Kelly. So I'm trying to work on my Romas, get them together, and then some sweet peppers. I don't do hot peppers. I do sweet peppers. Some peppers, cucumbers. I want to do carrots. I want to do some greens. Well, I'm probably gonna do kale. And then I'm definitely doing spinach and some microgreens for lettuce, so for sandwiches and stuff. So I want to do those. And oh, I want to do strawberries. I want to start raspberries and blueberries. Blueberries take about 2 years, so I'm going to do them in big pots. So I have to start them this year so I can get them to fruit next year. So I gotta write out my whole list and figure out because and then I want to do shallots, some ginger, and some turmeric. Those are definitely gonna be in pots though. The ginger and stuff, there, pots. And then my herbs. So I have these towers that I bought, tower planters I bought. So I have those. So I gotta figure out what I'm putting those in those. The tea station. Here's what's happening. Um, I have to. Matter of fact, thank you for saying that. I have to get my new TV mounted above it, and then we have to figure out what we're doing with this old TV because I have a small TV on that table, on where I'm planning the tea station. So I need that off of there because that's like my tea and candles because I have my candles underneath, and so this is gonna be my tea station. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Thank you for saying that because I gotta come. I gotta send my son a text. Oh, yesterday was B's birthday. Yep, I forgot. Yesterday was B's birthday. Okay, that's on. This is on. Oh, let me see what I'm gonna do with this. Mm. Class some rose oil and some vanilla. Okay. Good morning, Shirley. So I'm working on that too. So that's part of the things I gotta finish up. I gotta get my yeah. So B had her birthday. She had a good birthday too. Um, She went out on Saturday, her and Brandon. Um, yeah, and then they went out to lunch, and they went out to lunch yesterday. I think my son came through, my DJ came through, and then one of my friends, our good friends, she came through, and they went out for drinks last night. So she had a good birthday because we really not doing like super birthdays around here. I guess I could have got a cupcake or something. I ain't get nothing. Like we didn't get nothing for Kari, but he doesn't like cake and stuff like that because we bought him cupcakes over the years. He'd be looking at this stuff like I don't want that. He like Oreo cookies, so we gave him Oreo cookies. Now, Miss Ma'am, oh she eat a cupcake. Her birthday is on. Oh, and they went to their new school yesterday because Kari aged out and he had to go to a different daycare part of their center because that's where they had the pre-K. So like he's in the pre-K program now since he's 4. And honey, they kicked him out. They'd be like, okay, yeah, he had his birthday. He's got to leave here because the center they were at was really small, and it was only for infants up to 3 years old because it's a really small space. And so this is the same place. It's just actually it's down the street from us now. We used to drive to this one. This one is like less than 5 minutes away. We could walk them there. So they like, yeah, you guys to go. You guys to go. You can either go to one of these centers because they have the other ones have space for 4 year olds and have the pre-K program, or they gotta go. So they started over there and they were not happy at all. Kari was January 24th. So he's 4 now. And so now B was yesterday. Brooklyn will be on Valentine's Day. And then Brandon will be on the 17th. They knock them all out. Just knock them. Just knock them out. Just knock them out. Y'all look at this. Do y'all see this? Yes, they are all so close. I told y'all they all Aquarius. And then of course, so ain't no break here for a minute. And then DJ is March 17th. He's St. Patrick's Day. And then I'm in April. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for my rose oil. I don't know why I'm looking over here. I know it's right here. Let me make sure. Okay, had to make sure y'all can't see that. Okay, because this thing showed. So I had to make sure my ass went in there. Right. See that? You see, I'm about to get that empties, y'all. When I do this empties, when I do these empties, it's gonna be epic. Now it took me months to get here. Cause this the real talk. This the real one. Did I just do what I think I did? I thought I did it right. Okay. Um uh Kelly, you missed when D'Angelo let us know that his stats from when he was in high school to what he is now. That's my heart beating. Okay. Let me put this on. So I gotta get off of here in 4 minutes. Right? Right. We're not. Yes. We were talking about our IDs. No, we have a theory that people are dumping things. In other words, just being super excessive, trying to prove a point. So that's what we mean by dumping them. We don't think they're. Oh, they might be dumping, but you know. So that's what we're saying. We're just being figurative. We're not saying literally for that. No, we're not saying literally. We're just having poking fun. Oh, listen. Before we go, I got to tell y'all a story about Brandon. Brandon drives himself and Kari crazy all the time, every morning. Now, here's why. Listen, if you've been around toddlers, around kids, some of them have their style. Kari has a style, okay? Kari has a style. Hey, I'm a little angry too because I done bought him a bunch of shoes. But Kari loves his hunter boots. Loves them. I bought him a new pair for his birthday, and he was like, wow, my favorites. He's so dramatic now, right? So he loves his hunter boots. He want to wear them every day. He don't care what he's wearing. He wants to wear the hunters. Okay. Brandon gets upset because he wants him to wear other shoes with his outfits. Like he bought him a pair of Vans for Christmas for his birthday, and he wants him to wear these Vans, and Kari don't want them. So sometimes when Kari is losing his fucking mind upstairs, it's because Brandon is trying to make him wear some shoes. So like yesterday, apparently, he got a pair of Nikes, some Jordans for Christmas, right? So it went with the outfit, right? So he had that's probably him crying about that. So apparently he put them on him, and Brandon and Kyrie was like, "I want my boots, I want my boots." So Brandon's like, "Now you got these, honey, y'all." Kyrie came down the stairs to me and had the boots on. Apparently he came down the stairs, took them damn things, right, right. Took off the Nikes and found his hunters and came down with them on the wrong feet. This is probably a shoe battle we're hearing right now. Right, that's what me and BB saying. Because this usually right about now is a shoe battle. So so he came downstairs and I'm like switched his feet and I was like, here you come. He's coming to me right now. I'm overspraying like a hoe. Oh, so I'm doing this rendezvous at Paris with LaBelle. Girl, I know you. Are you still in DR? Don't you be talking to us from the DR? Ooh, he real angry right now. So this is my signature scent. So I got to post up that video. Okay, right. And see, that's the thing. We've got him so he at least he only takes his clothes off here because when he comes in the door, he strips. So yeah. Did you? How was it? Did you smell good? Okay, let me get off of here. I gotta go. Y'all got 2 seconds. I got because this boy about to come down here and be like, J J J J J J. So I gotta throw my clothes on. Because I be trying not to be butt naked in front of my grandson. I mean, he's only 4, but still, he doesn't need to see my butt nakedness. All you know what I'm saying? I'm just right. This is right. The she do because all right, y'all. Let me get off of here. Get this day. But y'all help me start it. Let's keep it going. Have a great day. See you later.